Today, Congressman Miller and I, along with co-sponsors, are introducing the Employee Free Choice Act. And we intend to pass this legislation, not in a matter of years, but in weeks or months. And today, we're taking a page out of the history books. It was in 1935, at the height of the Great Depression, that Congress and President Roosevelt passed the Wagner Act, otherwise known as the National Labor Relations Act, put an end to the unbalanced setup where employers held all the cards and the workers held none. The Wagner Act set up a system to give workers a fair shot at forming unions. And at the heart of that legislation was a provision allowing workers to form a union with a majority signing. From 1995 to 2005, CEO pay went up 5 times faster than that of the average worker. In 2004, the average CEO made 431 times that of the average worker. By polls, 59% of the people polled said that they wanted to be in a union, but only 7% are actually in the union. So why do the majority of Americans want to join a union? Because they see workers who can come together and bargain collectively earn 28% more than their non-union fellows. Because they see that union workers are 62% more likely to have health care coverage, 4 times more likely to have a defined pension program. That doesn't even tell the whole story. As the percentage of organized workers grows, everyone starts doing better. Companies start paying attention and paying better wages even to the non-union workers to stay competitive.
If we want to have a fair and sustainable recovery from this economic crisis, we must give workers the ability to stand up. The Employee Free Choice Act does 3 things. First, it restores to the employees the choice on whether and how to organize, not corporate CEOs. Under this bill, employees can choose to organize either through the National Labor Relations Board election process or through a majority sign-up. Under the current law, the CEO can veto the employee's choice when they use majority sign-up. Under this bill, the employee's choice will be respected. Let me emphasize the fact that the Employee Free Choice Act does not eliminate the National Labor Relations Board election process. It simply restores the right of workers to make the choice on how to organize themselves. Majority sign-up, as Senator Harkin pointed out, has been around since 1935. Second, the Employee Free Choice Act will ensure that all parties negotiate a first contract in good faith. More than a third of all union victories have not resulted in a contract after 2 or 3 years of bargaining. It's outrageous that when you win the right to bargain, that then the contract is delayed for that period of time. We know what's going on in that process. You're trying to get people to leave the job, to get fired, to turn over, and you undermine the purposes of the organizing. This bill provides for first contract mediation and arbitration to bring the parties closer together and to encourage settlements on their own terms. They get a chance to work it out. If they can't, we go to mediation. And finally, the Employee Free Choice Act strengthens the penalties for violations against workers who are trying to organize and negotiate their current contract. Current sanctions are so weak that many employers just use them as a cost of doing business. It's not about labor versus management, pitting workers against employers. It's about allowing workers to once again share in the prosperity that they helped to create, giving workers a choice on and how they want to join together to bargain for a better life and for better things on behalf of America's families.